Hey, hello. Tonight, I wanted to give you an updated room tour. It's been a while since my last one, and I thought you might be interested to see what my room currently looks like because it's quite different than before. I will clean this mirror later. Don't worry. So, I'll just show you quickly. Over here is my closet. There are a few things that are different. Here I have my shirts, and then it moves into dresses, leather, pants, and skirts. This dark green dress that I love. More dresses, and in the back is a robe, and then my coats. And below, of course, are my shoes. These babies are new. The little pointed toe in this nice off-white color. I like it because it's not ivory, which doesn't look good on me. Ivory doesn't, but it's not a super bright white either. And there's my creaking floor. So this is my closet. Both doors are mirrored. This side has mostly cleaning materials and things like that, so I won't show it to you. Or like my suitcases and things like that. And typically I leave this door open like this so that my clothes can breathe a little bit, if that makes sense. Alright, coming over here, we have many more books than last time, and something here that needs to be hung up. I just got this framed. It's a print that my friend bought me of a dog and some pink flowers. I'll show it to you in a little more detail. I love the volume of the flowers and the texture of the flowers. I love too this little outline around the dog, kind of like a light outline. And I like the gray background with the darkness of the dog. So it's just hanging out there for the moment behind my jewelry box. I have a jewelry box tour video, so you've probably already seen this. It's black leather. I got it used. The brand is Mauve. And this is all laser cut black leather to show this kind of creamish, creamish, beige-ish, I still can't say it, beige-ish color behind it. And it has this little lock that you can close like that. All behind this, it's just books. So clearly I need a bookshelf. I definitely need a bookshelf. Just a little cut because there was a helicopter. So yeah, I have too many books, but a bookshelf is coming shortly. I have more books actually that are in a storage locker and need to be sent to me once I get everything sorted. So yeah, this is actually not too many, all things considered, but it is too many for my current space. I have 3 tarot decks, the inversion tarot. I live by a busy road over this way, so if they look dusty, that's why. It's just the road kicks up stuff that creates this dust in here that kind of comes sooner rather than later. So if they look dusty, that's why. This is Inversion Tarot. It was a gift. Here we have the Moon card, 2 towers, 2 dogs, moon, and a crawfish. Body of water. This is the Golden Thread Tarot deck from Labyrinthos. It's probably my favorite. And my second favorite is the Holly Simple Tarot deck. Recently finished Milkman, as some of you may know. Highly recommend. Same with the Copenhagen trilogy. Highly recommend. All of these books I highly recommend, actually. Weather is excellent. Copenhagen trilogy, sublime. The Sellout, so smart and funny. Coventry is good. These 3 are amazing. So I could go on and on, but we will move on. Here we have some plants. This is my coffee plant, which is probably the least healthy of my plants, but it's getting on all right. And a little pot of succulents from Trader Joe's. So they're hanging out there. And here is some perfume. I think all of these were here last time except for this one. This is Transformation by Tokyo Milk. Then we have Maison Louis Marie and Bois de Belancourt, which is also what's in this little guy. And here we have 1,000 Kisses Deep from Lush. It's kind of spicy. They're more complex than this, but we'll say this one is very woodsy. This one has like some amber and clay in it. And if you want a floral sort of summery scent, but you don't typically like florals, I recommend this one. This is very spicy, and this one I do not know how to describe, but I like it a lot. It definitely grew on me. At first I didn't like it, but now I do. It was a gift from my sister who is big on fragrances. It's from this company called Imaginary Authors, and this one's called Oh Unknown. And here's a little pin that says, "Do not care." Wow, sorry about all the dust, you guys. Oh jeez. Do not care. Do not care about the dust. I do not care about the dust. I do, but do not care, which is a pin that my best friend also has. And that's what we say when people name drop. And here is this other piece of art showing these flowers and the sunset. I think it's just slightly cheesy is not the word because I love it, but I think it could be, and luckily it is not. So and this is just my dresser. The top drawer has bras and underwears in it. The second drawer has shirts and sweaters, and the third drawer has some skirts and pants and things, and my jeans. So then we have my bed. This will not come off. I inherited this bed frame and the sticker, even though the person before me had it for, can I tell you a secret? Even though the person before me had it for 6 years, the sticker was still here that said like, do not, whatever, it was a warning sticker. And so I took it off, but it's still discolored there. Maybe because it was left on so long. This is a beach throw, like a beach it's not quite a towel, but a beach throw that I got in Rio. And it reminds me of a nice time and someone I really care about. And I have it out here to give a little color to my room, especially before I had the art you just saw. There was very little color in my room. So I had this out to give it a little color, and I've kept it out since because sometimes I use it to dim the lights I use to film. It gives like a nice reddish glow. Just some white pillows, a white blanket. I haven't started The Left Hand of Darkness yet, but I need to because my book club is reading it. My book club is reading it really soon, and I think everyone has already finished it except for me. I haven't started, but I will read it in time. So then we have my nightstand. The floor is very creaky here, so you'll have to forgive me if it creaks. There's my prism. Here is my prism. I had to hang it up there because it fell off the place I had it next to my window, and it actually chipped my desk a little bit. My desk is very inexpensive, so it wasn't a big deal. But the hook fell out and the string is much shorter, so it's just there for now. Of course, it doesn't break up any light, so I want to change that soon. But there's my floor creaking. This is my dumb cane. It looks really pretty. It's a good and hardy plant. I got this when I first moved here, and it kept me company ever since. This pothos, on the other hand, is a newer plant. I think I've only had it a few weeks, but it's also growing really well. Luckily, both of these are very easy to care for. Here's a little jewelry dish made of ceramic. So I put my rings in this when I go to sleep. And that is my incense holder. It was full of ash earlier tonight, but I cleared it out just for you. Then we have this room spray. Everything gets dusty in this room so easily, but this nice room spray and my little phone charger with a pink bunny. It always falls, but put the bunny on the floor and I'll spray this for us. It's a centering spray. So if you ever need to change the energy in the room, I guess, you can spray it. It lasts a very long time, and I really like the way it smells. So, there's my floor. Moving now to my desk. This is where the road is, and hopefully you can't hear it too bad. I have too many books for my current situation, but here we are. Here's a little Wonder Boom speaker, has served me well. My Rubik's Cube, a lighter. Here's a bunch of Shakespeare. Some books. Here's where the prism fell and chipped my desk. Here. And some journals and other books. I have yet to read this one, and I have yet to read this one, yet to read this one, and I have yet to read this one. Here's a lovely little radiator plant, also very easy to care for. Here is my computer that I should replace soon, but these marks are from when I put moisturizer on my hands, and then I touch this. It's a catbird sticker and a Yoda sticker, a little Yoda. Here's my Swell water bottle. I always have it there because I'm always drinking water when I'm working. A candle. This is a little, I forget what it's called. It's like a money plant. Here's a Petoskey stone. So it has some fossils in it. You can get ones that are only fossils. This one just has a few, but you can see the fossils there grouped together in those little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentagonal shapes. Just have some lip balm, a hair clip if I want to put my hair up while I'm working, and then a sunstone. When you hold it up to the light, it goes from this milky blue color to red. And someone very close to me also has one of these. We both keep it on our desks. This is a wooden mate from BA that I use as a pencil holder now. It's this little flower design on it. Some scissors, some pens, some colored pencils. Here is a little cat charm from Chinatown in Buenos Aires that my close friend also has a white one like this that we travel with together. And then we have this last little corner. I keep my filming equipment in this shoebox. There's my Blue Yeti. Underneath this chair I store my ring lights. Here is Debbie and Donna and Eloise, the spotted shark. And I just honestly, my floor is creaking again, but it creaks in many places. I honestly just keep my clothes here when they're not dirty enough to wash, but they're not clean enough to put back with the others. So that's what's going on there. My yoga mat. Here we have a free sample I'm meaning to try but haven't yet. Maybe I'll do that tonight. My Nintendo Switch, on which the only game I have is Animal Crossing, but please don't tell anyone. I mean, I'm not embarrassed to play Animal Crossing, but it's the only game I have, and maybe that's a little embarrassing, I can't tell. Here are some more books. A lot of these I haven't read yet. I've read because internet, but a lot of these I have yet to read. And there is a bunch of incense. We have sandalwood, frankincense, patchouli, sage, and amber. Here's a little pudding jar where I keep my loose change. The wall is pretty busted here. And here's my tote bag from Everlane. It has lasted me years and years, probably like, gosh, I don't know, many, many years now though. Yes, these leather handles, I don't know if you can hear that. I like it. And here is my black purse, my black crossbody purse, also from Everlane, with one section and two sections, also from Everlane. Thank you for checking out my room with me. I'm preparing to say goodbye to it soon, so that is in part why I wanted to do this, because I've made it quite cozy. More on that later, I promise. I hope you are doing super well. I will see you very